Alright guys, just taking some quick video here to show you how far I've gotten with the sensors for the chainsaw dynamometer. So the first thing, this is the LED screen that I think I'm going to get like the 7-segment red or green or different color displays that update a lot quicker. This thing doesn't seem to update as quick as I'd hoped, but anyway, I just threw up there 2 idiots logging chainsaw dynamometer. You know, hey, who knows, maybe we could ask Jeremy if we could license the 2 idiots logging name for this thing. But anyway, it's just got that on there static right now. It's just to get the hardware working again. And then I've got, so the BeagleBone computer is this little guy right here. And here's like the wireless interface. I'm actually talking to it wireless. And I've got, so the LED display comes into the I2C bus, and so does this analog to digital converter board that goes into the load cell right here. I'll talk about that first. I got it bolted to the bench. It's got a couple little M4 and M5 holes that you're supposed to use to mount it, but I just clamped it to the bench for now. And I've actually got on my computer screen, it's updating. It says, like, it's essentially 0 right now, so like half an ounce, whatever. And what I do to test it, I've got these little brass weights that I can put on there. This one's about 6.8 ounces maybe. Boo, if I can get it to, trying to hold the camera here. And we've got 6 to 7 ounces, 0 pounds, 6-7 ounces or so on there. So instead of screwing around with the weights, what I can do is I've been just kind of pushing down on it like this. And if I push down like I did, you can see I'm getting 8 pounds, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 pounds. I can let off. I've got about a half an ounce, a little more than a half an ounce of resolution on this thing. So that's pretty good, because, like, you know, 1 foot-pound is, you know, 32 foot ounces, I guess. Or sorry, 16 foot ounces. I'm thinking with the half there, we get, you divide up a foot-pound into 32, roughly 32 separate units is like the resolution. So 1/32 roughly of a foot-pound is what this thing will have for resolution with this particular load cell, and that the way that I'm reading it with that analog to digital converter. I think that's plenty. I don't know if it's linear. I got to do some calibration, further calibration than with these chintzy weights that I got now. Alright, so anyway, that's enough with the load cell. The Hall effect sensor is this tiny little freaking thing. Oh my god, I can't even do this. Right here, that little thing sticking up. I have it right into the breadboard right now because I didn't have a chance to solder lead wires on it like I did for the load cell. I was kind of in a hurry last night. I went up to work while nobody was there just to do that. So I have this really horrendous, I have it set up so that I can read the Hall effect sensor when it changes state from the computer when I put a magnet in front of it, and I have it set up so it'll light up that green light. I'll probably leave that in the circuit, the final circuit. I have this horrendously horrid refrigerator magnet that I'm using because I couldn't find anything better. Let's see if I can get that light. There it is. So I can just go on and off just by sliding that magnet across over it. So it's like, you know, you just count each time that goes by if you have your magnet on a wheel or whatever. Oop, I'm having a hard time. Anyway, you saw it blinking. So, yeah, so we got the Hall effect sensor on a digital input that's independent of the interface to the load cell, and the load cell shares the I2C with this thing here. I probably won't, like I said, use this. I got something better in mind, but we can start with that to show. It's got 4 lines. We can show the RPM, and the foot-pounds, and the horsepower, and whatever else, and print a diagnostic message when it boots up and all that. So I haven't done anything on the web interface yet, but that's coming. I just wanted to get all the hardware, prove it out that it can work, and it looks like it can, which is great. This load cell is one of 2. If that one's no good, I've also got this bigger beam type one. I think this one goes through, it's rated through 10 kilograms or 22 pounds, and I think this one's rated the same, but it's just a bigger, heavier duty deal. But I thought this one was easier to mount and put stress on it. I did bring home some bolts to make a better mount to calibrate and everything and all that. So, all right, I'll stop yakking and upload this to YouTube so you guys can take a look at it. But that's as far as I got. Not too bad. I mean, that's my hand in there. It's pretty fairly compact. It's on this little breadboard. I'll have my buddy Jay, if this thing really materializes, I'll have him create an express PCB board with this hardware on it. That way it'll be much smaller than this whole breadboard setup, and very compact, and make it so it can run off a 12-volt battery. This is just a 5-volt brick coming in here. This one little 5-volt brick is powering the entire setup, so it's pretty cool. All right, I'll stop yanking and upload this to YouTube. See ya, bye.